If you're craving that sweet tooth and want something very delicious, stick around for this video. This is going to be a nice one. Hey everyone, it's Vlad, and we've got a nice one for you today. I know you're going to love this one. Baked custard or flan. Check it out. It's so soft and nice. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to run the video for this and show you how easy it was to make this. Very few ingredients, and it took, in no time, it was done in the oven. So let's go ahead, run the clip. Okay, for this recipe, I'm using 6 eggs, 1 can of carnation milk, 1 can of condensed milk, and a pint of heavy whipping cream. Now, we usually put ginger in ours. It is a nice kicker. A little bit of clove, some cinnamon, and some freshly grated nutmeg. And of course, a little bit of vanilla. I got my pan to caramelize my sugar. I got my pan to bake it in with some water too. So first, we're going to caramelize the sugar. It's a very simple process. Put the stove on low and add the sugar. This is about half a cup of sugar I'm using. So you got to remember to keep the stove on low because you don't want the sugar to burn. So I'm going to use 2 sets out of the 3 pan for the caramelized sugar, and I'm going to leave one of the custard plain. I just want to make sure I spread it out evenly. There's no lumps in there. You know, you got to be patient with the sugar and don't rush it. See, it slowly takes its time and caramelize. Some people use white sugar. That is fine also. It's getting there. Just slowly. In the meanwhile, you can prep your stuff, you know, get the eggs organized, the ginger grated. It's almost ready. Just the end I need to get finished and it's all good. So just before it starts to get burned or turn into that darker color, you want to throw it out into your bowls or whatever baking tray you're going to use. Always remember, safety first. The sugar is hot. So I'm just going to pour this evenly into the 2 containers because I'm going to leave one of them with no caramel. There we go. I'm just going to divide this up evenly. No need to smooth this out. Okay, let's set this aside and we're going to start with the eggs. I'm just going to rest this right in the tray that we're going to bake them in. So I like to crack each egg separately just in case you find a bad one. I usually keep the shells in my garden. This we're just going to blend for about a minute. I'm just going to blend it up on low for a while. Then I'm going to add the milk and other ingredients. I completely missed the shot for the milk where I was opening the cans, but these are the 3 milk that we used. So I did the 3 can of milk in here, and then I'm going to add my ginger. So you don't have to put ginger if you don't want to, but this is a really, really nice kicker. It gives a nice flavor. We're going to add some of our spices now. So this is a little bit of clove. Some people don't like to add these aromatics, but man, it really does taste nice. Some cinnamon, just 1/4 teaspoon of this. I'm going to add some cinnamon to the top of my custard also before I bake it. And I'm going to add a little bit of nutmeg in here too, because again, I'm going to add nutmeg to the top of my custard before it goes into the oven. And a little bit of vanilla essence or extract. This is a strong one, so I'm just going to use a little bit. We're just going to blend all of this together. Probably about 3-4 minutes. You want to make sure everything is nice and incorporated. Nice and rich and creamy. That whipping cream is what makes it this thick. You can use other milk you want to. Regular milk is fine. Half and half, you can use a little bit of that too. But I like to use this whipping cream to make it nice and rich. So because I want my custard to be smooth, that's why I'm straining it. This will take away any lumps or the pieces of ginger that is left in there. Now I'm going to add some freshly grated nutmeg and just a little bit of cinnamon. But first, let me grate the nutmeg on here. You can put as much as you want of this or as little or none. And just a little pinch of cinnamon. Gives it a nice flavor. And we're going to set this in the oven at 350 for 1 hour. But you can watch it and add just a 10-minute more. But 1 hour should be enough because these trays are small. This water is to prevent the bottom of the custard from burning whilst cooking, especially the ones with a caramel. So I'm just going to set this down and I'm going to leave it for 1 hour at 350. I'm just going to be a quick glimpse what it looks like halfway through. So after 1 hour, let's see what it looks like. Looks very, very nice. But to make sure, I'm just going to check to make sure the center is firm. It doesn't have to be completely firm because it will set in the fridge also. I'm going to remove it from the water bath and put it aside so it can completely cool before I cut into this. Looks very, very nice. Looks firm. Looks very smooth. Can't wait to dig into this. Can't wait. So if you want to flip it over and then store it in the fridge, it's very simple. I usually just take a knife and pass it along the edge just to clear the custard or flan away from the bowl, and then I usually flip it over. But you can just leave it just as is in the container. But look how nice it will come out when it's flipped over. Just going to get the edges in, and then I'm going to turn it over on a plate. Make sure it's firm. There you can see the caramel running down already. Just, got to show you this in person. Looks really good. Oh, look at that. It's nice, rich, and sweet. This can be served right out of the oven after it's cooled down, or how we like it. We like to put it in the fridge overnight and enjoy it the following day. Hey, and if you try my recipe, drop me a comment. Let me know how it came out. And as always, thanks for watching. Please do remember to hit that subscribe button. Give it a like. And as always, thanks for watching.